Hello everyone, welcome back to the second Circle A Helltaker fan game. So last time we went with Pandamonica, and now who's left? Let's see, we went with Pandamonica, two sisters, Azazel and Justice. So who shall we go with next? Choices, Judgment. Judgment, let's see how you're doing. The people at the Butterfly Conservatory were so grateful for your donation that you decided to make your visits a regular thing. From then on, you frequently took the time to cut up a few tubs of fruit and drive it over as you're out running errands. Every so often, Judgment joins you in the kitchen. These occurrences are rare, leaving you with much time to yourself. You ruminate on what Justice said to you until you find yourself able to muster up the courage to talk to Judgment about the situation. As it were, the very day you decide to ask her about her past, just so happens to be one of those occasions in which she joins you in the kitchen to cut up fruit. Say, Judgment. What is it, mortal? I was wondering if today you'd like to come with me to drop all of this off at the conservatory. You don't have to go in with me, of course, but I thought it might be fun to swing by the park after. Maybe we could go for a walk and grab some ice cream. The demon narrows her eyes at you. You can tell she's suspicious of your intentions. Nevertheless, very well. So long as I am not enforced to endure the presence of those infernal fluttering insects, I will gladly accompany you. You smile, but before you can return your attention to the task at hand, you hear rustling at your back. Did someone say ice cream? Modius? Sorry, Taker, I couldn't help but overhear. We? Mike steps through the doorway, followed closely by Cerberus. They'll crouch sheepishly in the doorway. Can we come for ice cream too? Well, yes, that would be satisfactory. What is it you humans say? The more the merrier. Yay! Ice cream! Yeah. Let's just finish up here and then we'll head out. The women all nod enthusiastically before disappearing into the living room to wait. Meanwhile, you and Judgment finish up in silence before packing everything up and taking it all out to the car. Modius and Cerberus pile into the back seat while Judgment sits next to you up front. With just a glance, you notice that Judgment has donned her spiked gauntlets once again. Looks like today won't go as smoothly as you hoped. In any case, you swing by the Butterfly Conservatory and drop all the snacks you and Judgment cut up today. Then you park the car and get ready for a day at the park. Ice cream first? You look to Judgment. The demon shrugs. Sure. Let's all get some ice cream first. Yay! The four of them race off toward the stand. Judgment lingers behind and you decide to stick by her. Hey, speak your mind already, mortal. You've been acting odd today. Yeah, sorry. Well... Is everything okay? Judgment glares at you. Yes? Why won't everything be okay? No reason really, it's just that... Hey, what flavor do you guys want? Do they have mint chocolate chip, perchance? I don't know. Let me check. What about you, Taker? Oh, I'll take a triple scoop of vanilla chocolate strawberry.
Got it.
As Modius races out to order the ice cream, you turn back to Judgment. If you can't continue your previous conversation, however.
Hey, Judgment, they do have mint chip. Do you want a single, double, or triple scoop?
Double.
Got it. Can I get him?
Before you can so much as get a word in, Judgment shoots a wary glance, then jogs out to join the others. Deflated, you follow along. Before you know it, you, Modius, and Judgment are walking through the park, savoring your ice creams and watching as Cerberus races at Mach 5 through the grass.
She sure finished hers fast.
Did she even taste it? Surely not. She just about inhaled it, cone and all. Perhaps we shouldn't have approved those 3 scoops each. But she made such a compelling argument. Compelling or not, now we have a sugar-high demon on our hands.
She'll wear herself out eventually.
The 3 of you pause to watch Cerberus run circles around one another. Just then, an idea occurs to you. Some way to perhaps get Judgment alone. Hey Modius, why don't you go see if you can calm her down a bit?
We're leaving already?
No, but I figure if you start trying to get Cerberus to wind down now, by the time we are ready to leave, we should be able to wrangle her back into the car.
Right. Yeah, I'll try.
Modius jogs off, only barely avoiding being trampled as she approaches the demonic whirlwind. Perhaps I should lend her aid. Actually, Judgment, there's something I've been meaning to ask you about.
Oh. You're finally ready to talk about what has had you so fidgety today. Well, out with it. Confess thy sins, mortal. Only then we can move on to glorious retribution.
No. No sins. It's about the other day. Well, about the past several days. I.e. Oh boy. Before you can finish your thought, you're interrupted me yet again. This time, however, it is not at the hands of Modius or Cerberus. Rather, a child has let loose a loud and mournful wail, which has brought the entire party to a standstill. You, like everyone else, turn to see a young boy standing beside his father. And clutched in his tiny fist, there's an ice cream cone conspicuously missing a scoop of ice cream on top. The scoop has fallen onto the sidewalk, and as it melts into pale green goop, the father is trying desperately to calm the child while also searching fruitlessly through his pockets for enough change to buy another. Your eyes dart to a glob of ice cream on the ground and then to a cone held in Judgment's hand. The demon realizes at the same time as you that both flavors are the same. This realization, however, causes her to freeze. All eyes are on you now, given your close proximity to unfolding disaster. Judgment turns to you as if to leave, and as she does so, you notice her glancing over her shoulder at Modius and Cerberus, who stop to watch along with everyone else. Realizing that now is the perfect moment to broach an otherwise awkward topic, you put out a hand to stop her from leaving. Judgment. What I've been trying to say all day is that Justice told me about your past. And I want you to know that it doesn't matter. We're all your friends no matter what. Myself, Modius, Cerberus, Justice. We all care about you and want to see you happy. So please don't think that you have to hide any aspect of yourself to be respected or cared for. Because I promise you that we will accept you for who you are, even if that person isn't quite so demonic. okay? Judgment looks up at you, searching your expression with narrow eyes. Perhaps, you think, she's looking for a trace of falsehood in your gaze. Whatever it is, the demon finds something that causes her own expression to soften. She nods. Very well. Thank you, Taker. She turns to approach the kid, but you stop her with a hand on her shoulder. Judgment? What? You nod her gauntlets. At once, Judgment understands and takes in a deep breath. Right. She hands you her ice cream to hold long enough for her to slip off her gauntlets. They clang against the sidewalk as she drops them to her side. Then, taking the ice cream back, Judgment makes her way over to the kid and kneels before him. At once, her voice takes on a soft tone that you had never heard before. You realize that this is who Judgment is, who she has been all along. Shh, little one, do not despair. Here, you may have my ice cream. I do enjoy mint chocolate chip. At this, the wailing subsides. The child, still sniffling, looks between Judgment and his father. It's alright. You can take it, buddy. The kid nods and gingerly takes Judgment's cone. Thank you. It's no problem. The demon smiles and ruffles the child's hair before standing. That was really kind of you, miss. How can we ever thank you? Think nothing of it. I'm happy to help. Really. Judgment returns to your side as the crowd disperses. Modis and Cerberus run up as well. At their arrival, you feel Judgment tense up next to you, clearly afraid of what her fellow demons will think. Wow, Judgment! That was awesome! We expected you to blast him with an inferno to get him to shut up. But instead you just gave him your ice cream. We never would have thought of that. Yeah. What you did for that kid was really sweet. Judgment's face reddens at the phrase. Well, I just... Thanks, guys. Ah, look at her. She's smiling. She looks so soft and cuddly. Judgment's really cute. What do you guys say we split a Sunday and then head home? Sunday! Taker, I just got them to calm down. Yeah, I know, but I have a feeling that today might be worth celebrating a bit. Well, when you put it that way. I can't turn down a Sunday. Judgment? What are you asking me for? Of course a Sunday sounds delicious. You grin and with a happy crowd of demons at your back, make your way back over to the ice cream cart to grab a large size sundae for everyone. As the daylight wanes, you all cram on a bunch and devour the massive dessert together. By the time you finish, the evening is upon you, and everyone is full and ready to head home. I think I might have to skip dinner. Don't let Panda Monica hear that. It was her turn to cook dinner tonight. Ah, crap, really? You nod. Come on. Maybe you'll feel less full by the time we get home. Cerberus begins running circles around the three of you as you head back toward the car. Judgment, on the other hand, is silent. It seems as though she's lost in thought. You decide not to bring it up, knowing that she'll talk when she's ready. As you approach the car, Modius quietly slips into the back seat while you and Judgment wrangle Cerberus into the car. Once everything's ready to go, you lull the engine to life and head home. Once there, Mortius and Cerberus are quick to head inside. You move to follow, but Judgment lingers behind, tugging on your shirt sleeve. Hey, Taker. Can I talk to you about something? Sure thing, Judgment. Is everything okay? Everything is great, actually. I just wanted to probably thank you for what you said today. I've been struggling with my identity a lot since I left Hell. It's so different here, so much kinder, that I was starting to forget why I was acting the way I was in the first place. And so the old me began to resurface. That kinda scared me, if I'm honest. I wasn't sure how you'd react if you knew who I really was, or who I'd been. I'm just happy to know that I was worried for nothing. Judgment looks down at the gauntlets clutched in her hands. I suppose I don't need these anymore, do I? Actually, I think you should keep them. I should? Look, I don't know if you should really look at who you were before, and who you became when you earned the title of High Prosecutor as two separate things. At the end of the day, they're both you. Different facets of you, sure, but still you. What I'm trying to say is that you shouldn't have to hide any part of yourself from us. If the kind demon used to be is still in there somewhere, and I suspect she is, I think you should let her out. But at the same time, I don't know if it's right for you to totally abandon the part of yourself that you become as High Prosecutor. Because that self is just as real. It's not outrageous to think that you can be both, so long as you feel that these two parts of yourself are genuine and can exist at the same time. Because at the end of the day, no matter who you choose to be, we'll all be here to support you. Okay? Thank you, Taker. I didn't know it before, but I think that's exactly what I've been wanting to hear all this time. I'm glad I didn't burn you alive for all eternity. Me too. I'm glad I came here to live with you. And everyone. It didn't exactly make it easy for me to make my case. You know, I would apologize if I didn't think you enjoyed yourself at least a little. Maybe a little. But in all seriousness, I hope you know how much your support means to me. I haven't felt this free or comfortable in decades, maybe even centuries. And it's all thanks to you. Well, before you can protest, Judgment throws her arms around you. You're pulled into a warm hug that takes your breath away, and not just because of how hard you're being squeezed. Just accept my appreciation already, okay? Smiling, you bury your face into Judgment's silvery hair. I suppose. You suppose? Very well. You leave me no choice. Judgment breaks the hug and grabs you by the collar. Perhaps this will shut you up for good. She yanks you forward and meets your lips with her own. Oh my lord, they kissed! The last thing you can remember thinking is how effortlessly you melted into that kiss. We kissed someone! Let's go! Good job, Judgment! Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe for more. And then if you want to play this for yourselves, links will be provided down below in the description and the comments. Anyways, thank you, and take care.